What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Melanie. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about two issues, and they're both about transgendered women. The first situation was about this woman who tried to ride the bus, and the bus driver stopped her. She had a pass because apparently in Philadelphia, you have to have male M or F on your bus pass to indicate whether you're male or female. Well, this transgendered woman had a bus pass that said female, and the bus driver actually would not let her on the bus. Now I understand that this happened 4 years ago, but it's come up again recently because the transgendered woman wanted to take this case to court, I believe, and now it's come up to the time where it should be heard. They're thinking that it's going to be thrown out, but my whole question is this: should the transgendered woman have been let on the bus with a pass that said female? Now, in this day and age, I'm sorry, but if you're homophobic in this day and age, you got issues like a mug, because you probably got issues like a mug. But, I mean, being gay, straight, bisexual, transgendered, that is all over the world now. I mean, to be ignorant of these issues is just, I don't know, you must be living under a rock. So for the bus driver to actually discriminate, I believe it was discrimination against this woman because maybe she didn't look like a woman, or he peeped that she was a man, or I don't know what the situation was. You know what? He needs to get reprimanded for that. Because how was he to know that who's to say that she hadn't had the operation to be transgendered completely? Then that would have been serious discrimination. He couldn't look between her legs to find out, what sex she was, or, you know what I'm saying. So I think that was just totally wrong, and ignorant, I mean, if I say I'm a female, let me on the damn bus. Period. Let me on the damn bus. If I'm paying my fare, let me on the damn bus. It shouldn't matter whether or not I'm calling myself male or female. So, that's how I feel about that situation. Let me know what you think. Was the bus driver right or wrong in not letting the transgendered woman on the bus? The second situation is about this transgendered woman who went to McDonald's to use the restroom and eventually got beat up by two teenagers. I understand that the teenagers were 14 and 15 years old, beating up this transgendered woman because something about, they claim that she was hitting on their man, and the transgender woman claims that the man was trying to holler at her, and she was like, look, wait a minute, I have to use the ladies' room. And so apparently these little teenagers beat this woman up. And you know what? Now, what if this woman, this transgendered woman, who I assume was a man who didn't have the operation yet. Now, what if he had commenced to beating those girls down? Then he would be in trouble, or she would be in trouble. So how do you feel about this? From what I understand, from what the tape shows, she almost had a seizure, or went into a seizure after getting beat up so bad. And they ripped her earrings out of her ear. So now she can't wear dangling earrings anymore. She was battered and bruised all over. People were filming her, not helping her, but there was this one guy who was filming the whole thing on his cell phone. I mean, if you ask me, McDonald's, I don't know. I mean, I love McDonald's. Lord knows I do, and I've got reasons to love them. I wish I could explain them all. But one of the managers or something should have stepped in and asked, if nothing else, for the situation to be taken outside. I don't know. I don't know how they do that thing. There obviously was no security on duty, but there should have been something handled. I mean, since it was in a place of business, the manager should have stepped in. And from what I understand, that went on for a little while. So it's not like the manager didn't know what was going on. So I don't know. How do you feel about that? Should the management of McDonald's have stepped in, and if so, what should they have done? Because who's to say whether or not any of those people were packing weapons, or whether or not they were crazy? It could have got violent. Somebody could have died. So let me know what you think about this situation. Both of these situations have to deal with transgendered individuals. It just says that as a society, we have a long way to go. A long way to go. We still have a lot of prejudices that we are experiencing, exhibiting, feeling, that we need help on. This is unacceptable behavior. It's like, what's the difference between this and me getting treated like being treated or being told that I couldn't get on the bus because I'm black? How long does discrimination have to take place, especially for the gay and transgendered, bisexual community? It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So let me know what you think. Put a video response. I always tell y'all to put a video response, and you never do. So maybe you'll want to comment on this and let me know what you think. I'm going to post this as a video response to the Skorpions video and to What's the Tea with Candy. So if you're watching it through either one of those, let me know what you think. I'd really love to hear it. Alright, that's all I got for now. I'm out. Deuces. Peace.